descriptors probably told you. But I'm working in Alaska right now, and I'm trying to classify some of these rock types up here. Maybe you can give me a hand. Let's go. Alright, so for our first type of rock classification, we're going to cover igneous rocks. And those are formed by volcanoes! So yeah, so they can be formed by two different ways inside of the volcano or outside of the volcano. First off, inside the volcano, the magma inside the volcano will rise up and get caught in little pockets, and then cool and harden in there, becoming igneous rock. Or secondly, the lava can come outside of the volcano and harden on the surface. Alright, so our second type of rock classification is called a sedimentary rock. And by the name you can tell that it is made by sedimentary. It's made by the sediment that piles up in rivers like this one. It compresses over time. So let's take a look at an example of that. Alright, so let's say this piece of bread represents sand and bits of rock and anything else rolling down a riverbed. And this peanut butter represents the mud and dirt and any other sediment rolling down that stream as well. So you have the sand and you have the mud, and they slowly build upon each other, layer after layer, and they build up, molding together to create layers. This is going to take me a while, give me a second. Alright, so now here you can see we have a ton of different layers piled up. And if this was really sand and rock and mud, this would take thousands of years for it to pile up against each other. So then slowly over time, the weight of each layer would compress against each other and push each other down to become one solid rock. So this is what your sedimentary rock would look like. Alright, so now we're down to our last type of rock classification. And these rocks are going to be called metamorphic rocks. And again, in the name you could tell, it's an easy way for me to remember what it is. So I tell by metamorphic, morph meaning change. And these rocks are created by undergoing a large amount of change. Through heat and pressure, these rocks form into an entirely different rock, like this one. Thanks for giving me a hand. I'll see you next time.
I am a stone.